This is John Mehaffey with VegasAdvantage.com, and I'm at Rio today playing video poker. I wanted to show you, well, the improvements that they've made here. The best game at Rio now is jacks or better, and you see it's 9-6. So this pays 99.54% if you play it perfectly on 5 coins. This is the best jacks or better pay table you're going to find. Now, they have all these other games. Everything up here pays at least 98% back, but there are some other 99% games. There's 8-5 bonus poker here. And then there is, this pays right at 99%, 98.98% is 9-6 double-double. And double bonus here is 9-7, this is 99.11%. There's also some more obscure types of games here. So instead of playing double bonus, you'd actually want to play double aces and faces, because instead of chasing the deuces, threes, and fours, you get them on 4 jacks, queens, or kings. That way, if you hold a better jack, you got 4 of them, you could hit that. You would never hold a single 2, 3, or 4. So as you see here, you can go from $quarter to $5. You go in the high limit room, they have these games up to the $25 denomination. So you can play up to $125 a hand, or as little as $1.25. There are dozens of these machines in the casino. A lot of them are at the bars, so you can play full pay jacks or better at the bar at Rio. And the only other places in town I've found that at is at South Point and at Plaza. In a Plaza, you have to play the 50-cent denomination. At South Point, you can play quarters. So I'm going to play a few hands of jacks or better here. Going to hold the pair of 4s there. Let's speed it up a little bit. So some of these are pretty obvious starts here. A pair of aces, you can hold that. So we got 3 there. Let's see if we can get 4 7s. That's what's so great about jacks or better is it's the easiest video poker game to learn. The simple strategy is only about 15 lines, and it makes complete sense. You know, here you're just going to hold anything, one single card jack or better, you're going to hold. There are very few times where you're going to wonder, hey, what should I do here? So in this game, like in some of the more complicated games where 4 aces pays more, you'd hold the ace only and not the queen, but not in jacks or better. You're holding 2 cards that are jack or better every time. Here we're going to try to go for that royal flush. It didn't come. Well, you know, usually it's not like this. This is the lowest variance video poker game that there is, but it's not doing very well for me. So yeah, a little tempted to go for that royal flush, but that's not the right play here. Guess I'd have gotten trips if I had. So it's coming back a little bit now. Let's see what we can do with that jack. All right. Come on, aces. I only got 3 of them at least. So the great thing about this, especially if you're sitting in the bar, you want to have a few drinks, is that, like I said, the variance is very low. If you're playing, say, 500 hands an hour, you're only going to lose a few dollars at the 25-cent denomination to them every hour. If you get 2 drinks, you're going to, or maybe even 1 drink, depending on what the prices are, you're better off just playing this. And like I said, it's a very simple strategy. So you're always going to hold the pair over that type of straight draw. We caught a full house. So when a full house pays 9, that really gets you back up. I'm up now after having that very long cold streak on here. And another great thing about this is you notice the high variance video poker games only pay 1 on 2 pair. Jacks or better, and also bonus poker pay 2. So that keeps you from having wild swings. Let's see if we can get 4 queens. I was hoping so. So when you get dealt 10 high and stuff, you know, you got nothing to play for unless you have a flush draw or an open-ended straight draw. In this game, you're going to go for a straight draw that would be like, if that was 3, 4, 5, 6, I would go for that, regardless of whether I had the king or not. But in this game, you're only going to hold the open-ended ones. You're not going to hold ones that have a card missing in the middle of it. That's called a gut shot, inside straight. Here, you're only going to go for outside straights, where you have 2 ways to make it. All right, so I'm going to finish up here, and we're going to try another video poker game at Rio. Follow Vegas Advantage for more Las Vegas and casino information.